Sam, can you hear me now? I really hate to touch these earphones. And let me know if you can hear me now, Sam. I really hate to touch them and then they're off. There I am. Okay, awesome. I just had to get the other earphone. I guess this one went dead, I guess. But anyway, I guess I gotta start my introduction all over again. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? Hey James Franklin, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You hear me just fine. Great, great, great. Hi, Monica. How are you doing? Hello, Catherine Jones Ewan. How are you doing today? Great. I'm glad you can hear me. At least one of my earphones is working. So the first whole minute that I was talking, nobody heard me. So I'm gonna be looking crazy with my mouth moving on the replay. But anyway, how are you guys today? We are out here on the land. As you can see, probably we have you can probably see we have like two fires going right now. Eco neighbor is manning one and I'm manning the other because um, we trying to get some stuff done. We trying to get some stuff moving. And as you can see, you can actually see some open space now. When we first came up in here, we were having to climb over trees and all type of stuff, but um, now we've made like some real progress. We've made some real progress. So let's see. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Monica. Um, I've been feeling great and just kind of doing whatever I want to. Um, I even started back to the gym. So I am feeling really good, not really having any issues at this point. So I'm grateful, very, very grateful. Hi, TLC in the garden. Hello, a whole new perspective. Yes, thank you. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. So I got this thing on because the gnats are just, they're so annoying. I don't know, like, I really hate whoever brought the gnats here. I really hate them. But the gnats are very extremely annoying, and so I decided to get a net to go over my hat because I don't like to spray all of that extra stuff on me. If somebody has a solution that is like a natural solution, um, something that I can use to help me with the doggone gnats, like I would be forever, forever grateful. Um, let's see. Thank you. Thank you, whole new perspective. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. I'm trying to see without my glasses. That was a bad idea. Let's see where they are. Hold on a second. Let me grab my glasses, guys. It was just really crazy trying to do that. Corn silk oil. So that'll help with the gnats. So we just bought a couple of bags for like the fly traps. We just bought a couple of bags and set them around, and we've used them before, and they will actually capture flies. Patchouli oil and sweet orange. I have both of those, Monica. So, and I absolutely love patchouli oil. I know a lot of people don't like um, patchouli oil, sandalwood, that type of thing, but I actually love them. So I'm gonna try that combination the next time that I come out here. But the corn silk oil, James Franklin, I swear you got some of everything in that head, don't you? Let's see. Hey, Foster Family Fun, how are you doing? Lots of progress on the land, and so happy you're feeling great. Yeah, yeah, I'm really, really doing well. Um, hey there, Foster Family Fun, how you doing? Let's see. So I'm gonna do that. I do too. They smell good to me. Yeah, yeah. Patchouli is one of my favorite, and like drop in a little vanilla off in there, and oh my gosh, you got yourself a winner. You got yourself a winner. I get the most compliments off of having either the patchouli and the sandalwood combinations. You know, um, this one lady told me that she could just roll in my scent that I was smelling so good one day with the patchouli oil. She was like, "What is that fragrance?" I was like, "It's patchouli," and but I couldn't even get the rest of the scent that I had out because she was like, "Oh my God, that is so amazing." So yeah, I love me some patchouli oil. So I'm definitely going to try that. I try to buy some at least once a month, um, so that I'll never run out. Hey, who is that? Damn, still can't see. Sorry, y'all. Veggie Farm. Hey, Veggie Farm. How you doing? Hey, Midnight Green. How you doing? Works well for me. But you is my favorite. Awesome. Awesome. Um, so I was going live to do my normal, my normal Tuesday live at 5. And I just I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. And so I have started learning how to just do what I want, do um, to do what I feel, go away, do what I feel in the moment because a lot of times, I'll be really not feeling it. And then like people can tell and they're like texting me, "Are you okay? Everything okay? Like you didn't seem like yourself today." So I'm just learning how to just if I'm not feeling it, I'm just not even going to do it. So um, you know, I don't know, just wasn't feeling it. So I didn't come on. I literally kind of canceled a couple of minutes before it was time for me to come on. Hey LP, how you doing? Hey Shay, how you doing? Hey Tasha. So I know this probably looks so crazy, but whatever. But whatever. So I was gonna talk about that Tuesday, last Tuesday when I missed my live. I was gonna talk about, you know, helping. How are we helping our gardens to survive at this point? Because I don't know like how the weather is going with you all. I see a lot of the people. Hey Tracy Jones. I see a lot of the people up north in the northern states talking about they're reaching 95 and up degrees. And like, I don't know if it's just, me being ignorant, but I didn't even know that the northern states could reach those temperatures. I thought that, they got like the best weather when it came to being at this time of the year. So I was thinking that some of those northern states, like somebody in Ohio said that they were like at 95 degrees, and that just blew my mind. So I was thinking, how is it that you all are surviving. Like when I try to plant, anytime I try to plant bok choy down here, for example, my bok choy starts to bolt by the time the temperatures hit like 70. They're just no more. They're bolting, and yeah, they will give me plenty of seeds or whatever. And so these temperatures, I'm just not even understanding like how some of the people in the northernmost states are surviving, how their gardens are surviving. Who is that? Yes. G Mama. Hey G Mama Grove, how you doing? Midnight Green said, how are the chickens? Listen, they bad as hell, okay? The roosters, it's the roosters. It's not even my girls. It's them roosters. So I told y'all that we have five. And a matter of fact, when I get off of this live, I'm gonna up beautiful. Okay. These roosters, they are so pretty. And I love to look at them, and my daughter is taking care of them um for the most part for us. And they are bad. Them roosters are bad. And every time I'm starting to kind of learn their language a little bit. And every time I go into the pen, there's one in particular that starts to kind of approach me. And while the girls are all being good, they're all just being those sweet selves walking around. There's one rooster in particular that will come for me. There's another rooster that will go for my daughter. Um, and so, they just, they're protective or whatever, but it'll start to like approach me, and I'm starting to kind of learn the language, in the way that it approaches me. I know that it's about to try to peck me. So I just kind of, I always wear my boots in the pen anyways, and you know, sometimes you just have to let them feel it so they'll understand. Hey, on that homesteader, how you doing? Let me grab this so I can see a little better. You're thinking about to let the son have one of your beds? Yeah. So Veggie Farm, are you using any netting or anything? And then who was that said something? But the chickens are doing good. They're doing good. They're getting big. It's about time for the roosters. I mean the hens to start laying um within the next probably few weeks. So I've just been trying to you know, get it kind of ready for them. Get them some cushy spaces to lay. It's not unheard of to get 80s and into the 90s, but we're getting prolonged heat. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought that was probably, kind of abnormal for you guys, but like, we are accustomed to the heat. We'll take the heat, and um, we've kind of been out here all day. We've been out in the heat all day, but we keep our water on hand. We keep our Gatorade on hand. Um, Hey Erica, Life family, how you doing? Gigi, the best thing I can tell you is plant in the shade. I have not grown in the north in years. Yeah, we're definitely, before we set out our garden here on the land, we're going to be strategic about how we plant and things. So I need one of those head nets. I got this one from this is just my hat. This is like just one of my GG Naturals hats. But the net itself it costs like $7, $8 at Walmart. So if you go in their camping section, then you can find the net. But of course, if you want like a fancier hat or whatever, then you can go onto eBay or whatever, and you can be able to get a fancy hat, or just use your own fancy hat, and then put this on. So yeah. But yeah, so what I'm doing, my stuff is doing fine. My garden is doing fine, but I'm having to watch it very closely, and I'm having to water deeply twice per day. By the time um, I water in the morning, but by the time the evening hit, whew, it's like if I don't check on it, certain stuff is just totally bone dry. So um and it's typically like that even when I plant in the ground in the summertime down here. I have to water twice, because I mean, this is Florida, it gets hot. Even though we're in North Florida, it still gets very hot here. And so we have to water twice a day. Hey, Laura Veronica Speedwell, how you doing? Live, and I get to say hi. Yeah, live. Hi, Odom's Homestead, how are you doing? I have lots of shade cloth. Just got a new one for my new bed. Too late. Wow, I'm sorry. Weekend Garden Show says here in PA, Zone 7, we normally get mid to high 90s in late July and August. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry if stuff is on my face and like all of that. I really can't see myself. I'm just trying to focus on the comments. August, but we have already hit those temperatures early June. The weather has definitely changed. Yeah. Yep. 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 Um, we were like looking at the heat index here on TLC and Garden says we have broken a few records for heat this year. Heat indexes were in the hundreds. Hi, Christian Bridges. How you doing? Um, so yeah, our heat index has been, like up to 110 some days. And so it's been a little bit like it's been stuffy. It's been stuffy. So we'll come out here, and we've kind of been out here all day, but we've been taking breaks all day. I've been watering twice a day. Hey, all that homesteader. Yeah, I know you are. I know you are watering twice a day too in Florida, but um, let's try to see this. This sorry, sorry guys. Try to see it as steady as I can. Hi, Miss Shirley OG. How you doing? Hey, Canadian Proud. Um, he said, "Hey to Grace." Hey, Audrey Willis. How you doing? Um, yeah. Hey, Grace. I didn't see you, but I saw somebody said hello to you. So hello, hello, hello. But yeah. So I have just been I've been making absolutely certain that I go out and I water them twice a day, and making sure that they get deeply watered, because if what is that? Oh my God. I have never seen something like that before in my life. What was that? Did you see it? Holy crap. I guess I hit it so fast you couldn't see it, huh? What the heck was that? There it is, babe. Look, you see that? What the heck? Is that it?
I don't know what you say.
This thing. Look, what is that? It almost like it had eyes or something, and it was
Oh,
just
oh,
sitting
oh.
on me.
That's not.
Whoa, what is that?
That's a clickboard.
It looks like an alligator.
No, it's a clickboard.
Oh my God.
You push it and it clicks.
Why was it on me so comfortable?
It fell. It fell from the tree.
What?
It's totally hung.
It's harmless.
Yeah. Remember that July.
Oh, what?
Check to make sure
I heard it.
it's
I,
a clickboard.
I heard it bad. Okay, I might as well go ahead and put it out its misery.
I
Hold on.
took no, leave it alone.
What?
I took it. I did a video on it.
Okay, so you're gonna get it. Don't let it suffer. Just go ahead and do it in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Look at it. It's got eyes. No. 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 That is not okay. It was on me.
Yeah, click it.
All I saw.
Baby, you popping.
Listen, I just looked down and I saw like I can't like this net is blocking some of my vision, but I looked down, y'all. I just looked down because I saw something out of my peripheral vision, and there was these two big eyes sitting on my lap, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm sorry, my bad. A flying alligator, and that Canadian proud. I'm telling you, that's what it looked like. Wow. Like I don't run from nothing out here. I don't run from nothing out here, but it was just sitting on my lap. Not okay. I'm sorry. I forgot what I was saying. It's an alligator. Yeah, it looked like an alligator. Uh, go closer to the fire. Burn coffee trays. So they smolder to keep the bird. Wait, you burn what? Coffee cup trays? Okay. So they smolder the bugs will keep away. Okay. Listen, y'all. All I know was it didn't belong on my lap. I'm sorry, little bug. I hurt you. And Eco Neighbor didn't put you out of your misery. I hate that. 110 is not normal for Florida. So how is the humidity? Um, the humidity is actually better to me, James. I feel like the humidity is better to me. Like it doesn't feel like my breath is being taken away when I walk out the door. So that's kind of how I judge how bad the humidity is. When I feel like I'm walking out and then it's just like the heat hits me in my face. That's when it gets to the point where we stay inside. You know, it's just unbearable at that point. But it hasn't been like that. There's a little coolness in the air today. It rained yesterday, so we are, freely burning today. But it just felt like there's this coolness in the air. We got our fan, we got our solar panels out, um, and we do have our box fan out here. Yeah, and it definitely helps, and it feels so nice because we are out here. Like we're out here all day, and all we do is we move from one side to the other. So the sun comes up that way, and it's shining down, it's beating down. So we'll work on the opposite side, where so that the sun is not really, hitting us. We're not working for an extended period of time in full sun. Hi, Planter Garden TV, how you doing? So we're not, working a lot in the full sun. So and then once the sun kind of moves around, then we'll just work on the opposite side to kind of just stay out of the sun. Water, we keep water going, we keep Gatorade, we have a whole cooler. So we literally like pouring water down on ourselves. Um, we doing the whole nine to make sure that we stay safe out here because even in the shade, like it's hot. It's really, really hot. So. Yep. Dang, one got in my eye. Hold on. With glasses on, with the net on. See, I hate. I really. I want to find the person that introduced gnats to our society. Like, I'm ready to square up for real. Gnats are so annoying. Um, Planter Garden TV. Hello, how you doing? Danny Days Homestead. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, Grace Ortiz. You and Eco clearing your land by yourself for the RV? Yeah, we are clearing the land. Um, our daughter and her boyfriend, they will come out um when they have an opportunity to help us out a little bit, but mostly it's just been me and Eco Neighbor. It's just been us. So all of most of what you see right now, it has been us. You know, they came out one day to help, but yeah. All right, take care. A whole new perspective, and happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday. Danny Day said, doing good. Me and my spouse, we're just talking about needing one of those come to combat the deer flies and gnats. Yeah. It's better than, you know, a couple of them still, they're small enough that they can get through these holes, but there is still so much better than not having it at all because then they're just all in both of my ears. They're going in my nose. I'm swallowing gnats. Like it's not okay. It's just not okay. But we're just doing our best right now. And yes, we are going to. We just got both fires going. Hey, Grace to Garden. We got both fires going so that we can, obviously clear more space faster. That's what the goal is. So we still hanging out, chilling at the RV park. It's really cool, really laid back over there. But obviously, we want to get out on our land. So we're gonna do as much as we can um, in order to be able to get out here as soon as we can. And it's a big job, but hey, we've never Eco Neighbor and I, our whole relationship, all we did was work. We just worked. So we've never been afraid of hard work at all. And yeah, all the trees that are missing, yep, way clearing and all that. Yep, we did it. We did it. And we just, like I say, we're taking every precaution that we can in order to, keep people from getting hurt. People, meaning me and him. Hi, Rainy Storm. How are you doing? Um, Keep us from getting hurt. And we're taking it. We're taking our time. We're sitting down when we need to. That's why I'm sitting here doing this live now because we don't have any problems with taking a break. He's over there taking a break behind me. So like we're taking our time. We're taking our time so we can stay safe. Um ooh, I feel like I missed a comment. I saw that one. hmm Yeah, they're like $7, less than $8 on G Mama Grows. They're less than $8 at Walmart. And I'm sure you can find them at other places as well online if you don't want to go into the store or anything. I'm excited for my first garden harvest to come. Good for you, Rainy Storm. Good for you. It's always harvest time is always exciting, and depending on how big your garden is, it can be a lot of work. But let me tell you, there's nothing more rewarding than seeing yourself, plant some seeds or plant some starts or whatever, and then actually see all of that goodness come about, taking care of it. Hi, Ebony R. How you doing, sis? R Barnes, how you doing? Hey, sister. Hey, Gigi. I didn't know you were live. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I just kind of, since I was out here, um, just kind of taking a rest in between throwing some stuff on the fire, I just decided to go ahead and come live because I haven't been live this week. So, unless most of your crops get eaten by bugs, listen, the bugs have been nuts. Like that bug that, yeah, I just knocked off myself. I've never seen that thing before. Never in my life have I seen anything like that. Do y'all have a goal time frame to move the RV to the land? No, no, we really don't. Um, we're just going to take our time and like I said, we have to be safe first. So we're not gonna put ourselves in that position. As long as the RV park will let us stay there, then we're gonna kind of just hang out there. Hey Rambo Greenheads, how you doing? Hi, my Renaissance grandma. How are you? Yes, my garden is small. Wish I owned land. That's a wonderful accomplishment. Yeah. Oh, I guess you in the beginning, Love Note was saying you couldn't hear me, but yeah, safety first. Safety first. Gotta be safe first. Hi, Robin Caesar. How are you doing? But yeah, we just want to just open up. We want to open up enough space so that we can easily get, the RV through. We finally got the truck in over here. So we're just, because we had been just parking out on the road and like literally see what you're seeing now, it was full of brush and it was full of trees and it was jam packed and it was loaded. So we want to make sure that we have, oh my God, see, they getting in my throat. I'm sorry. I know that's gross. I'm sorry. But the dang on gnats getting in my mouth and everything. I'm trying not to choke myself out with this thing, but yeah. And so we wanna make sure that we have plenty of space so that our truck can get back here, so that we can get any heavy equipment that we decide to use, get it back here without having any issues with being able to navigate. So we're gonna take our time. Hi, Sherry Bryant. Let me see you. I don't remember your name before. Hello. No, that is not Sherry. My Sherry Bryant. Is that my Sherry Bryant? Sherry, you from my hometown? Is that you, girl? Hello, if that's you, sis. Hello, hello. Maybe two nets, or maybe two nets would be helpful. You know what? I didn't think about it. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. So yeah, I may need to add a second one. That is you. Hey love. Hey love. It's so good to see you. It's you. Okay. All right. All right. I know. I don't know many people with that name. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hold on. Let me Lord have mercy. They're getting in my eyes, y'all. Getting in my eyes, my throat, my nose. Just annoying. So how many of you are also having to do the twice a day watering and all of that? How are y'all having to do that? How many? Yeah, them bugs though. Yeah, very very disrespectful. Danny Days, you having to do it. Robin having to do it. Veg Farm having to do it. Yeah. So what I do is, like I said, I just go and I water deeply, and by the end of the day, like I'm having to go back and do it again because some of the plants are just like they're droopy. They're looking just wilted. They like almost want to fall over, some of them that are really tall. But yeah, you just got to be on top of it. Anybody else with any other ideas on how we can work this thing, how we can help our crops to go all the way through? Having to water before sun comes out, then again right as the sun going down. Yep, that's pretty much it. It's been really dry and hot here in Canada. Wow, that's just crazy to me. I'm in zone 5, so I hadn't had to do so much watering except for when we had the excessive heat wave. Gotcha. Gotcha. That is rainy. Okay. Me, since I'm in container. Yeah. You know what? TLC in the garden, that's a really good point. Even when, we were at the house and I had my stuff in the ground. I still watered, twice a day, depending on where things were sitting. Some things needed to get like that third little spritz or whatever. But these containers definitely dry out a whole lot faster. Like I would water twice a day in the ground and, have mulch or whatever, and it would help. But if you stick one of those little meters down in there, or I mean, just visually do an inspection on it, you can see that there was like really like, and then look at the plants. The leaves are wilting. They're looking a little bit crazy. So you can really tell when it needs to be watered. But um, I thought about I don't need any shade cloth because at the RV park we're totally shady. So I don't need any. And thankfully, we have been getting these storms. I don't know what happened to Florida. Like that's why I kind of feel like, and I know for sure that like the weather is being played with. I know that. But I like Florida. When we first moved back here, when we first moved to Florida in the late 90s, um, we used to get rain every day. We were going to get some showers every day. It didn't have to be like soaking or any of that, but you could just be walking and the day looks just like it looks today. Is sunny, the sun is out, you see the beautiful clouds, all of this. All of a sudden, it just starts raining on you. And that's how it used to be every day in Florida. You can ask anybody who has lived in Florida for an extended period of time. It has it used to just rain every single day. And we never had to really worry about a lot of droughts for the most part because we were going to get some sort of rain. But I would say, mostly over the last maybe 4 to 5 years, something has happened. Yeah, I know the wonderful Florida Florida weather, but we used to love it, and we used to actually go for walks in it, and like, because we know it's just gonna rain and then it's gonna stop and it's just gonna be, sunshine, beautiful, whatever. Um, but something has happened to make it where it just will not. Thank you, Robin Caesar, been here for 18 years, and the rainy season it rains every afternoon for like 10 minutes, and that's what it would do. And I'm just like, I want that back. Like I'm so mad that we don't get that anymore because all of these problems with, our gardens and things, we didn't really have those like that. We didn't have those problems, because we were going to get some moisture every single day. I saw I'm in the ads. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Thank you so much. I remember it. It rained for a week nonstop every year. Neighbors driving by. Let's see. Is anyone adding the soil moisture gel to the pots and raised beds? I didn't do that this year. I don't know what that is. Like, um, Laura, I'm very skeptical about, you know, adding stuff. And let me tell you what made me like where I really don't want to bring any outside stuff to this property. So the last property that I was at, where you all saw me for the last couple of years, in our backyard, um, when I put down all of the black mulch, it was nice and pretty and all of that. Had been in that house for like 7 years, I guess. Put down all of that black mulch, making, just trying to decorate a little bit. All of a sudden, we were sitting outside, um, and I started smelling something. Hold on, I'm scrolling back. Mm, Okay, all right. So we're sitting in the backyard. Hey there, we're trying to just enjoy the backyard, enjoying how beautiful it was back there, etc. Right? And all of a sudden, we had this smell, this scent that was coming out of nowhere, and it was like it was horrible. It was bad. It was really bad. And so I kept asking my husband, "What is that smell? It smells so bad." And so he is like, our hound dog. So he went around looking, and he discovered stink horns in our yard. And I was like thinking, okay, what did I bring? What did I bring new into the yard? The only thing that I brought new into the yard was the black mulch. And so I started kind of looking around and looking to see where the stink horns were growing. And sure enough, they were growing around the spaces around my garden where the black mulch was. And so I was like, I'm just over it. I'm just really over it. When I tell you, smell like something, like you don't. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Can y'all hear me? Back. I think I hit resume. So I'm hoping that it's back. But just let me know if you are still in here, if you can hear me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Let me see. Uh, okay, it was all of y'all. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I had to bring it to the truck and hook up my charger. Can you hear me? Lord. You can hear me? Oh my gosh. Daddy, you still here? Listen, you are the realest. You are the realest. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I forgot. Still had this on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't believe my phone. I
literally, I just did not believe that my phone was gonna die, I guess. When it gave me the 10-minute notification, I just kept on talking like I didn't see it. I just, kind of pushed it up. And then I kept on talking like I didn't see it or something. So, um, did you see me say I can hear you? Yes, yes, Danny. Yes, Danny, I saw you. Yep, I saw you. So let me know that everybody can hear me now. Okay, okay, great, 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 great. And who else was that said? Patricia. Hey, Patricia Roberts, you can hear me now? Yeah, you're a loyalist for real. Hey, AJ. How you doing, brother? So, gosh, where did I leave off? Oh, I know where I left off. So, Indiana Backyard Gardener had said that's a fungus. Yes. And let me tell you, the stink horn is one of the worst smells that you will ever smell. Okay? Horrible. Horrible. Um, you're not getting my audio? There you go. You can hear me now? Okay. You can hear me now? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me so that I'm not telling you the story. Had to look it up. I like the look of the veiled one. Listen, you ain't gonna like the scent of it though. I can promise you. Eliza to go. I can promise you that you are not gonna like the scent. It is horrible. It's really, really bad. So, hey AJ, you can hear me now? Okay, great, great, great. So I know we're back. We're doing okay. All right. So, so when I put down the black mulch to just give the area just a different kind of look, we were just sitting back and I was like, I just wanted something different. And, so I put down the frame and the black mulch all out there. And it was looking nice. It was looking really nice. But after, you know, after putting that down, I just started to notice that there's this horrific scent now in my backyard. I didn't know where it was coming from. My husband kind of located the stink horn, and that's what we discovered that, and that's why I was saying we have so much wood out here. I don't need to bring any wood chips from the outside in. I really don't need to bring anything in. Um, Obviously, we got dirt, we got the ground. Great to see you too, AJ. We got the ground, so we have plenty of space to plant. I'm gonna keep control of my garden because I still want to have a life. I don't want to. I don't want to be where all I'm doing is gardening and pulling weeds and all of that stuff all the time. I don't want to do that. I still want to have a life. I still want to be able to leave home, go on trips and all that type of stuff without having to worry so much about this. And this is also hey, sapphire diamonds and pearls. You're so funny. But I do want to still have a life outside of gardening. So, and that's the same reason that I just don't want an entire farm of animals. I would really prefer being able to, have a couple of things. I would prefer to be able to go and buy some meat versus processing. And that was another thing I was going to tell y'all about all of those doggone roosters with their bad self. Um, Depending on, how quick we get out here, that's going to determine whether some of those roosters have to go into the freezer or whatever. Um, because I haven't found anybody yet to take any roosters off my hand. Most people don't want roosters; they want hens. One rooster is enough for most of the people that I have spoken to about getting roosters. So I'm kind of I'm kind of stuck with the roosters now, and you know, even though they bad, I like them, and I really don't want to. I don't want to process them. Um, I would rather just get more hens, but that would be a lot of hens. That would be a whole lot of hens to get in order to, you know, have all of those roosters. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that just yet at this point, but we're gonna have to figure something out because they're getting to the point where the hens will be getting ready to lay within probably the next few weeks. So we're gonna have to figure out something because those roosters at some point are going to start to fight. They're gonna start to fight over the hens. We only have 4 hens, guys. We only have 4, and then we have 5 roosters. So that's just not going to end up being a pretty situation unless those roosters just know how to share. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to know how to share. So, hi, Cassandra Dominic. Let me tell you, my son bought a freaking goat. We ain't got no farmland. We don't have a house now, a sister house shopping. You know, I I actually jumped on and I bought our chicks in the midst of us selling our house, Miss Linda. And then when our land deal didn't go through, our house deal was still going through. So our land deal didn't go through. And then here we are now with having to store the chicks, with my daughter and her boyfriend. So, it kind of, it put us in a little predicament. But at the same time, I wouldn't have wanted to wait this late because number one, the type of roosters and hens that I wanted, the French black copper Morans, they were, hey, Chef Pam, how you doing? They are, they're kind of expensive. Hi, Just ETV, how you doing? Miss Cassandra Dominic, if I didn't say hello. Champagne gardening, gonna have to eat them or they will kill each other. Exactly. And that's my dilemma. So, I kind of got them earlier because I was anticipating by the time we closed on our land, that land already had a huge chicken coop. It was already wired for predators, the whole nine. So it was already set up. And so I was just thinking, okay, well, we go in and we just put the chicks in the coop that we have. The only thing that needed to be done was the very top of the coop needed to be secured. So, like raccoons and stuff like that can't get into the coop. But otherwise, it was already wired, and all we would have needed to do was, hook a battery or whatever to give a nice little jolt to anything that was coming to try to attack the chicks. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. But as y'all know, the day before closing, we couldn't close. They let us know the day before freaking closing that we couldn't close. So that kind of just threw that plan out of the window. And then the French black copper Morans, They are the breed of chicken that lays like the deepest, darkest of the eggs. They lay like the deep, dark copper colored eggs. And that's what I wanted. I wanted those. So I was like, I didn't want to wait until they got to the point where, because I had been looking months before and they didn't have them. Several of the hatcheries that I was looking at, they just did not have them and they were months out. And so once I saw them available, I was like, boom, we're going to have a couple of weeks, and then we could just put them where they needed to be. So, um, yeah, it was kind of a situation, but we had some very nice people who helped us out, and we've been good. We've been really good, and our chicks, we had them at the RV park, but the roosters told on us, and so we had to get them out from over there. We had to get them away from the RV park, so we put them out, and my daughter and her boyfriend are taking care of them, and they're doing a great job, and the roosters are looking great. They're healthy. The chicks are looking great. They're healthy, and the chicks are the hens now, they ain't even babies anymore, but um they are they're doing really good, and they're so sweet. They're so sweet. But them roosters, they always gotta try you. They really do. So instead of starting at the beginning, I'm gonna start in the middle and branch out, circle wide versus the straight line. Girl, listen, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. so um so yeah, but they're doing fine, and they're being well taken care of. And I try to go over there once per week. Me and Eco Neighbor try to go over there once a week, and check on them, feed them, and make sure they remember us and all of that. Make sure they're safe and everything, and they've been doing well. So, and my daughter doesn't mind taking care of them. She's been really good with them, and she learned really quickly that she has to not go out in her sandals. We Floridians, so we love these sandals. But she learned really quickly that she's gonna have to put on her boots when she gets ready to go out there, because she has one. What does she call them? I can't remember what she calls the rooster, but he is going to come for her every time and try to peck her foot. So um, they're a little naughty, but they're good though. They're good. Lord, Lord have mercy. So we want to clear enough space, so that's one of the first things that we want to do is, we want to make sure that we can get our chickens out here on the land, and let some kind of sort of let them free range, kind of sort of. There's a lot out here. This is like the real country. Like, this is no joke. This is the real country right here. And so we want to be able to just kind of sort of let them free range and enjoy their little chicken and rooster lives. And yeah, the rooster is like free toes, right? Right. And so I was gonna say, that's why I didn't want to get like a whole farm of animals, because I still want to have a life. I still want to be free. And one of our neighbors out here stopped by yesterday and was like, if y'all want some horses, you want some, what did he say? He said, if you want some horses, some cows, some goats, um, something else, and some cats, he was like, come and see me. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I want all that. Like, I did want some goats initially, because I would love for them to eat up some stuff around here. But they're little escape artists from what I hear. And I don't want them going, like, like a huge, um, there's a huge field across the street from us, and it's full of corn. And so I would have to have like get an adequate pen together in order to keep the goats in from destroying, these people crops over there. So I just kind of being strategic about what we get, and then I don't want anything that is going to like cause me any trouble. So I don't know about the goats either at this point. We'll kind of see as we go. If we could get adequate fencing in order to keep them in certain areas, and then like rearrange it, move it, or whatever. And if we could keep them in, then it may be something that we consider later. But again, I don't want to like have to really babysit anything. With the chickens, like you can put them in a pen and then put them, like we got a big food thingy out there, so we just pour the food in, and they'll eat around it, and the food just keeps coming down until it's empty. And the same with the water container. We have like a 4-gallon water container. Put them on a leash and move them around as they clear. Yeah, I'm alive again, eco neighbor. But yeah, I don't want anything where if we decide that we're going out of town, I don't want so much stuff that people are like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to animal sit for you guys or whatever. So I just want enough that we can have food when we need food, and then my sister has a whole farm. She's gonna be getting a lot of that stuff. So we could just like when they get ready to process things, then we can just buy, the meat from them. Like I would love some goat and lamb. Yeah. I would love some goat and lamb. So I think she's gonna get some goats and some cows. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And obviously she already has the pigs, and she got the cutest little dog, y'all. I don't know if she's gonna do any videos, but she has the cutest little dog. She is just adorable. She got her a few days ago. And then catch up, eco neighbor. Catch up. You in the beginning of the video, catch on up. So we could get pork from her. We could get, she's gonna get cows, so we could get beef from her. And she's gonna get goat, so we can get goat from her. And that's kind of how I want it. And then they always have somebody, they the little social butterflies, so they always have somebody who is bringing them venison as well. One guy brought them darn near an entire freaking deer. So they always are interactive with people, and they can kind of get whatever they want, because the neighbors and things, they just love them. So hey, just with Jay, my Cali Roll, what's up, how you doing? Has the ghost given y'all any issues? That was her little ghost out there, and she hasn't said anything else about it, Jay, so I don't think it's giving them any issues. Nice. I heard goat tastes like steak. I've had goat before at when I went to have Indian food. I had goat. It was delicious. I can't say necessarily that it just tastes like steak. I don't even remember, but I just remember being like, wow, I would love to have this. I would love to be able to eat this on a regular basis. So I can't say that it just tastes like steak. I don't know for sure. I grew up on a farm, child cows, horses. That was the other thing he said. Scared the, scared the shizmo out of me. Childhood trauma for being chased by a bull. Listen, we used to play. We had a bull across the street, and one of our games. Yeah, it was a game because we were country. It was a game. So one of the games was that we would run across the field to try to see who can not get chased down and attacked. I guess it sounds so crazy. Like when you get older, it sounds so crazy. But literally, that's what we were doing. So, some of my family lived across that field, but there was a bull there, and so we were gonna run across the field to see if we can make it across the field without getting attacked by the bull. Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. I mean, it was just like that's what the neighborhood kids did. We were gonna run across that doggone field and try to see who can make it without getting attacked by the doggone bull. Yeah, yeah. And so you had to be fast, you just had to be pretty fast to make it across the field. I'm still here, so I made it. It was so crazy. But yeah, that was one of the fun things that we did. We used to play the same game with my grandfather's bull. See? Yeah. No, eco neighbor was not barefoot. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. It really was. But so I wanna I almost said that, I would get a cow. But then one of my husband's friend, he has like the black Angus. I don't even know if he still has them, but he had like the black Angus cows. And listen, they are so beautiful. They have like their hair is just like so pretty. Like you just want to take pictures of them. They're so pretty. But he was talking about, some of the expense. He's been keeping them for a long time. So he was talking about some of the expense that was coming along with the bulls or whatever. And so he was, I think though, more than anything, he was kind of getting a little older. And so he was kind of tired of dealing with those big old hogs. Like he has 2 huge hogs, a male and a female. And then he had, I saw at least 5 or 6 cows. And they were beautiful and they made me want some. But I also, I kind of don't want the responsibility of it. We about to be empty nesters in a couple of years. So, I think I just didn't want the responsibility of it is what it all came down to in the end. And I just rather buy one, send it to the butcher, at the same time that I'm buying the meat or whatever. And yeah, that's kind of, I think, what I want to do. So I don't know about Eco Neighbor. I'm pretty sure that we're kind of on the same page with that, where he doesn't want to really have to take care of a lot of anything either. Hello, Cheryl Faulkner, how you doing? Hello, Courtney Taylor, hey my friend, how you doing? Blessings and much love, Sister Gigi and family. Yikes. I hope I'm not too late. No, not at all. Not at all. We had a little snafu when my phone died, but hey, some of the people came back. So thank you guys for coming back. But I wanted to I kind of sort of want to show you guys some of the stuff that we've cleaned out, but we almost made a mess again today with doing some more trimming. So I'm probably just gonna leave that until the next video. But up in the, let me just show y'all a little bit anyway. Let me take my charger with me though, so that I can sit. Hold on, guys. All right. We saw our first snake today, guys. And it was a black snake, rattlesnake or anything. Where's my hood? Oh, I don't know what I did with it, so I'll be quick so that I can come back and sit again. But it was a black snake, and Eco neighbor called it a, I don't know. He just said it was fast, like a racer or something. So let me turn it around. All right. So that is still there, but I'm breaking it down. I got kind of that much done. Breaking it down. And all over here, remember that was full of wood the last time that I showed you guys. And, oh, so we got some stuff out here. We've been bringing a little stuff out, and we can actually get the truck on the land now. And hold on. All over here, look at that. There's one piece of wood. You see the piece of wood in the middle of the screen? That's it. That's all that's left of everything that we cut on that side. And so the next section I'll be working is right here. And then I'll be working on this section over here. So view right there, that's what we've been burning. And then back here, we have another fire going back here. So we're just literally gonna work our way back. Yeah, we really been on a roll, and we haven't even had any heavy equipment or anything out here yet. So we just gotta work on that, but we can walk through here freely now. We can walk through freely now. So let me go back. They getting on my nerves already. And let me plug back up, because I got my 10-minute notification again. Plug it back up. Go away. Leave me alone. All right. I'm back again. Plug back in. And let me give myself some air again. Give me just a second. All right. So anyway, things have we've had several neighbors. Y'all can hear me. We've had several neighbors stop by and you know, chatted up with us a little bit. And people are really friendly out here. We make sure that we could like go into different stores and things like that. Really, Eco neighbor? Did you thug it out? I don't want to thug it out. I've been thugging it out all day. I've been doing it all day. We've been out here all day. I want some AC for a change. Let me just get some AC, and then I can go back out and do some more work. Um, I do still have a little bit of burning that I want to do before we actually head back to our home base. But I'm ready. I'm ready to kind of kick this thing into. Suck it up, really. We don't tell each other that, Eco Neighbor. Okay, we don't tell each other that. Eco rent a bobcat. Yeah, we're gonna rent some stuff. Yeah, we got a couple of things that we got to take care of, and then yeah, we gonna rent some stuff. We gonna rent some stuff. What, Eco Neighbor? Yeah, we've been doing it. We've been doing it, and I'm telling you, it really. I have learned a lot being out here. I've learned a lot, and even just with fire. Listen, look, these my eyebrows, right? They real. Ain't no paint on them. Ain't no nothing. These are my real eyebrows. I still have my eyebrows. So he is very, very hesitant to give me the gas can because, yeah, sometimes I might get a little too happy for him with the gas can when it comes to pouring stuff. And, I think I'm just like putting a little bit, I'm just putting a little tiny bit. And all of a sudden, like, of course, I don't put my hand up to light it, but all of a sudden, I noticed that when I was getting ready to light it, he was like, "Be careful, be careful." And I'm like, "What you mean?" And he was like, "I don't know what you did. I don't know how much you poured on there." And so when I lit the fire, I used, I always am going to use like either a piece of paper or like a piece of cedar or something like that, and then just throw it on there, right? So I was using the cedar that day, and I threw it on there, and then it went whoosh. And thankfully, I didn't put a lot of gas on there. He didn't know, he didn't know what to expect from me. But thankfully, I didn't put a lot of gas on there because the little bit that I did put on there, it was like whoosh. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, I still got my eyebrows. And he was like, why on earth would you even be standing over there? Like, don't even stand over there. Just get your tail back. But yeah, so I still got my eyebrows. I still got my eyebrows. And I'm good. Everybody's safe. But I really wanted to just show you guys really quickly what was going on out here. And is it still moving? Hold on. Okay. Oh, am I buffering? Am I buffering? Oh no. Did I do something wrong again? Can y'all hear me? Am I buffering, Cheryl? Oh, okay, 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 okay. Somebody was texting me, and I thought they were talking about. I thought they were talking about my live. Okay, okay, all right, cool, cool. So great, 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 great. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys just some of the work that we've done. We've really been just, we've been coming out as often as we can. And so we're just going to take our time and do what we got to do. Uh oh, uh oh, uh oh. What happened, Eco? Okay, I don't know. Your big fingers hit stuff by accident? All right, I don't know what happened, but it's okay. We'll talk about it later. But anyways, thank you guys for coming in and just sharing a little time here. Thank you for the ones who stayed around, stuck around, and just hung out with us for a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work. The AC has been nice, but I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out and go back into the second half of our day. So thank you guys again for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I'll come back and do updates as I can. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Monica. You all have a wonderful evening yourselves. I appreciate it. So, what? Nico. Thank you for sharing the journey, progress. Keep up the amazing work. Looking forward to the next live. Alrighty, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. And thank you, who was that, Cheryl? Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, we hanging in here. We're good. We're really good. We're doing really well. So thank you guys. And I will see you guys on the next video. So take care of yourself. And remember, guys, when you grow it, you know it. Peace to you all. Bye. Enjoy your day.